Real important that you get these clamps right. So let's take these clamps off. We got the bars set both the same way, so we can't fuck it up. Because if you get this mixed up, it sucks fast. So take it right off of this one exactly how it is, and put it right onto this one exactly how it is. Nice and simple. It's going to get you pretty close. Okay, now put your clamps back on the bottom. Okay, important part, so listen the fuck up. You put this clamp on here, put it about the same position it was, nice and centered. Now your two riser clamps on the bottom, you put those back exactly how they were, and tighten these two top bolts that later are going to be out of sight and unreachable. So tighten the two top ones. This shit's important. If you don't do this later on, you're going to say, oh fuck, that's why Mike said that. Okay. Now you do that because later on, you clamp this side. Later on, you can clamp the other side. And that's going to bring it down on the knurling nice and tight so it'll never walk. But you might still have to adjust it up and down, so you want to do the bottom ones, which you can still reach later, last. Also, incredibly important, do not fucking put those in there. Leave them out somewhere where you're going to see them. A mag tray, that's where you want to put them. That way you don't leave them loose up in there and say, oh fuck, later. Just keep these out. Okay, here's the fun part, you guys. There's lots of ways you can do this. You can tie a weight to a string and let gravity get it through there. I usually use a broken clutch cable that I have wound up, but you know, I actually gave it to a guy this morning that was doing his bars at home. So here's another way you can do it. Just take a piece of string or some fucking flappy shit like this. I'm sure you guys have seen this, right? This is nothing special. Just kind of feed it in there a little bit. You can use a shot vac on the end, or you can blow it through there with air too. Pretty cool, right? First time I saw that, I blew my fucking mind. I was like, wow, this is gonna be so easy. And then I realized that this piece right here, man, that's the easy part, bro. Okay, let's get to the hard part. You want the big plugs first, the side with these 3 plugs on it, right? It's got that big square one. Okay, so Tab gives you this Chinese finger trap looking fucking material, right? This shit's awesome. Okay, you're gonna open it up and put your plugs in there. Just like that, just a little bit. If you do this too far down, you're not going to be able to get it all out when you get it up to the top. Trust me. Okay, so just past your plugs like that, right? Remember how I said don't use electrical tape? Don't fucking use electrical tape. This is gaff tape. It's kind of fabricy. It's not going to like peel up and snag. Okay, so just a little bit right here, right? Yeah. Just one. Let's do 2. Okay, let's do 2. Okay, this is going to pull tight and give you a nice sloping, you know, it's not going to catch on the corner of the plugs, because that's usually the worst fucking part about this whole job. Alright, so now whatever you got over here, right, whether it's your clutch cable or your little piece of 50-50 cord I hear a lot of guys using, that's pretty cool. It works good. Just give this a little tape on there, don't go crazy. Nice little tugs. You're gonna push, just nice little tugs. That's what you want to do. That way you don't snag nothing. Man, once you snag, that's a wrap. I've heard of some people talking about grease. Don't fucking grease these. Just little yanks like that. That way it doesn't get snagged. That's the best way to do it. Okay. Once you start getting into the cables, you're gonna want to push. It's like a push, and then tug, yank the slack. That's how you want to do it. I'm going to say it again. If you fucking pull that, it'll set the hook. Don't pull it. Push, and little tug yanks. Man, this is so awesome. I've done lots of these bars with electrical tape. This stuff right here is the shit, bro. Thank you. mentioned, we'll do it on the other side. But when you bring your string out, bring it down the bottom where the control wires are going to come out of. All right, cool, bro. Okay, so just unwrap a little bit of tape. Finger drops off, wires through. That's the hard man. Oh, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Thank you for that. Okay. This side's so fucking easy. I've done this by hand before, but let's make sure it gets done. All right, so once again, we're gonna put a little ribbon fucker in there. It's so cool how this works. Look out, baby. Man, it's a good thing I kept that car seat because I'm having another kid. Okay. Let's get our ribbon in there. Stay with me. There you go. Tug, tug. Oh yeah. We're in there. Okay, this side. It's the same thing. Let's stick our plugs in the mesh. And a little bit of gaff tape. Don't use electrical tape. Oh man. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm snagging. Tug it, tug it, tug. And pushy, pushy, push. Okay. Tug, 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 both. Push, push, push. Tug. I forgot, so we'll bring it down through here. This is where your wire goes. Take this. I'm gonna say it again, bro. I've probably done 20 of these fucking types of bars. This is awesome. I've had this part right here, just this part, take me 2 hours before, because sometimes you get caught where you can't get it through, and you get caught where you can't get it back either. So, big thanks to Tab, if nothing else, just for this fucking shit, dude. It's going right back in my toolbox. Okay, we got our wires. Let's pull this out a little bit. Yeah, bro. Okay. Throttle sensor, right? It's got the plug. So we need to plug this in, and then we'll pull the wires through to get slack. So it looks like, here's one of those tricks, right? Sometimes you get one of these plugs where you got jammed up in the past, and the lock tab's broken. So this fucker will just come unplugged, right? So what you want to do, bro? Get you a double zip tie, little tiny ones, and put them through about halfway through the wires on each plug and bring it around to hold the plugs together. That's what you do. Yeah, bro. These bars are fucking sick, dude. Yeah, dude. Nice. Those are sick, dude. Okay, bet. that's the gist of it, man. Everything else is just backwards what we did, which we'll do right now. All right, bear with me because I just saw the bars on the bike, and to be honest with you, I'm too excited to concentrate. So let's do something simple, man. Let's plug in these bar wires that we took out. Yeah, here's my wire plug. All right. Plug in, shove it out of the way. Let's bring it through here the way it wants to be, so it'll be out of the way of the headlight. Yeah. That's good enough for me. Okay. Headlight. Let's get our headlight plugged in. Actually plug this thing in before you mount the headlight. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Haha. You know who the fuck you are. Homie. Alright, let's throw this headlight up in there. Yeah, dog. So fucking excited. I wish I could ride it right now. Oh, hey. Good spot, me. Make sure all these metal grommet thing spacers are in there. Yeah. Seat walking.